Hi there, my name is Natalie Trakis. I wrote my essay on being multi-ethnic and growing up in a low socioeconomic household. I am half Greek, quarter Japanese, and a quarter Ukrainian. I also grew up in an atheist household, so it made me very unique from the rest of my peers. However, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York at first, where everyone was very diverse, every culture was appreciated, every religion was appreciated, so my education was not quite impacted as it was when I moved to South Florida when I was 10 years old. My first experience was walking into the classroom and students were asking me where I was from, but then they continued to say, no, where are you really from? So they could kind of categorize me and put me into a box of like where I fit in the school. Many teachers were the same way. This town was very prejudiced, there was a lot of discrimination, and it was a town where many people were privileged. So we quite didn't fit in because we were from a low socioeconomic household. My mom was a single parent raising 2 girls. And then throughout my education there too, it was kind of a lot of discrimination for sure. There was a lot of ethocentrism where many of the holidays that were celebrated were Christian holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, all those things, and my holidays were Greek Easter, which is 2 weeks after regular Easter, Passover, Yom Kippur, Hanukkah, so none of those holidays were really touched on in our school. I also realized that teachers looked down on us for not being predominantly white, if this was a predominantly white neighborhood that we lived in. So the mainstream American culture there was very prevalent, and we did not quite fit into that realm because we were of a low socioeconomic status. I also had to work a lot as a teenager growing up, so I didn't focus on education. Being on the poverty line, I didn't realize that university was even an option, so I opted for a community college. So therefore, I did not try as hard in school because of that. So living as a multi-ethnic person and being on a low socioeconomic households really did impact my education. I will say I was very lucky and privileged to have the opportunity to grow up in such a diverse area in the beginning in Brooklyn, but it was very eye-opening to see how the difference between Florida and New York really were. But I'm thankful for my experiences, and it made me stronger today.